Well, I made a mistake. That's not an easy thing to admit. I had this idea that this would be this magic place where I was master of my own destiny. But there's a problem with that. I wasn't here alone. I'm not here alone. I have someone with me. The problem is that when you're with someone, sometimes you can lose parts of yourself. And that's what happened. I've lost something. That's why you haven't heard from me in a little while. I thought it would be okay, but sometimes you're around the wrong people. It's like there's this static, like this buzz, and it gets in your head, and I can't focus or do what I need to do. My time is spent orbiting around this other person who isn't what I need. So I have to do something different. I'm going home. It's gonna be interesting. The person that I am with and I have a long, very, very complicated history. And at this point, there is no way out of this situation that is delicate, which does not feel good, frankly. It's important to remember that all you can give people is your honest self. And if you're not that, that's how you hurt people. You don't hurt people by being yourself. Sure, you could be hurt or not reciprocate someone's feelings if you don't like them very much, or any number of other things, but at the end of the day, you gave them your honest self, and there's something valuable in that. So, I've broken that rule a lot of times. I don't always know how to be true to myself. I will put myself in bad situations because I don't have good boundaries, or I'll put myself in situations like this because I think it's what I want, or someone else wants it so much that I feel I should want it. I want to go home, and that's what I'm going to do. Frankly, it sucks that I have to hurt someone to do the thing that I want to do, but at the end of the day, it hurts because I already made a mistake. It's not that what I'm doing now is the thing that causes the damage, it's that is something that happened in the past. I have already made the mistake. Now I'm just trying to fix it. The damage was done before I even left my house. I don't know myself well enough. I spend too much time with the wrong kinds of other people, and my head gets full of all the static and it drowns out me. I've spent a lot of my life alone before I met the person that I am with. I got used to it until I was about 17. I didn't really interact with a lot of people. I spent a lot of my time alone. And in some ways that was really good for me because it frees up time to think. You know, when you're walking to classes or going for a bike ride or out in the world doing stuff and you're alone, all you have is yourself. And it's great because you can think only what you want to think. Now, I'm not saying that you should just never talk to anyone and create a little echo chamber for yourself, but it's good to spend time with yourself. And I don't have that where I am, and that's part of my problem. So I think that's the next thing that I need to work on, is I need to get in touch with myself. And I've been out of touch for about 5 years, frankly. And it's a little scary to think, because what if I don't like the person that I meet when I spend a lot more time with myself these days? Because, make no mistake, I've changed. Not strictly for the better, but I have changed, which is an interesting realization. So, we'll see. I was out here for a month and a half, roundabouts, so I can at least say that I gave it the old college try, but it's not for me. I have made mistakes, and it's time to fix those in probably not the best way, but it needs to get done. I need to move past this, and I need to figure out how to not make these mistakes again. Because I've accepted a long time ago that I'm going to make a bunch of mistakes in my life. That's just part of being alive. But if I really care and try hard to be a good person, maybe, just maybe, I can learn from those mistakes, and I can not make them again, and I can make new and different and exciting mistakes. Okay, that sounds terrible. I'm unsure if you will hear more from me before I return home. I'm not gonna do this in the most delicate way. I'll admit that that's probably because I'm afraid, but hopefully I'll have something interesting to report. We'll see. It's, yeah. Alright.